get it. Fear has a way of showing up, uninvited. It sneaks in when you're tired, overwhelmed, or questioning yourself. Suddenly, it feels safer to pull back than to step forward. But here's the truth, nobody tells you straight enough. You don't lose when you face fear. You lose when you run from it, every single time. You know what's crazy? Fear feels powerful, but only because we give it the microphone. The moment you stop being afraid of fear itself, it loses its grip. That's when everything shifts. That's when the noise quiets down. And suddenly, the thing that once controlled you starts looking a lot smaller than you thought. Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. You've been here before. You can keep doing what you be. Always done waiting, delaying, telling yourself you'll get serious later. Maybe at the start of next year. Maybe when things feel easier. Or you can recognize the opportunity right in front of you and decide that this time, you're not wasting it. This time, you're committing. Your life didn't end up where it is by accident. That part stings, but it matters. Every choice, every shortcut, every time you chose comfort over effort, it all added up. And if you don't like where you are right now, that's actually good news, because it means you have the power to build something different. You already proved you can create a life. Now you get to decide what kind. Most people talk about mindset like it's a switch you flip. It's not. It's a lifestyle. It's how you show up when nobody's watching. It's how you respond when things get hard and there's no applause coming. Champions don't wait to feel motivated. They move because that's who they are. And let's be honest, hard feels hard. It's supposed to. Did you really expect chasing something meaningful to be easy? Everyone feels tired. Everyone feels doubt. Everyone feels that pull to quit. The difference is what you do in that moment. That discomfort you're feeling right now, that's not a sign to stop. That's your opportunity to separate yourself from the pack. Think about it. Every time in your life when things felt impossible, you found a way through. Even if it was messy, even if you didn't feel ready, you survived it. You adapted. You grew. And yet here you are, doubting yourself again like none of that ever happened. Why? Why are you letting fear rewrite your story when your track record says otherwise? Here's the part nobody expects. Fear lies. Self-doubt is just fear wearing a convincing mask. It whispers that this time is different, that this challenge is bigger than you. But you've heard that voice before, and you proved it wrong before, over and over again. The struggle you're facing right now isn't new. The only thing that's changed is how loud you're letting fear get. You don't need permission to believe in yourself. You've already earned it. Every scar you carry is proof that you can take a hit and keep moving. Life isn't going to slow down for you. It doesn't care if you feel ready or not. There's no map, no guarantees. And that's exactly why freezing feels tempting. But you don't need to know what's coming to trust yourself. You just need to remember that no matter what shows up, you'll handle it like you always have. People love asking, what if I fail? But let me flip that. What if you don't? What if this step, right here, is the one that changes how you see yourself forever? Every win you've ever had started with uncertainty, so why would this be any different? There will be days when quitting feels logical, when excuses sound smart, when comfort feels earned, and that's the moment that defines you. Growth only happens when you're stretched, when you're uncomfortable, when you keep going anyway. And trust me, when you look back on this season, the doubt you're feeling now will feel small compared to the strength you built by pushing through it. But only if you don't walk away. You either let fear win, or you show up and remind yourself who you are. Tomorrow, when that voice creeps back in, look yourself in the mirror and say it out loud. I've done it before, and I say it until you believe it. Because it's true, the power isn't in never feeling fear. It's in acting anyway. It's an understanding that fear doesn't get to make decisions for you. You do. You're not just someone who survives. You're someone who fights. Life moves faster than you think. Time isn't as generous as it feels. Waiting for the perfect moment is how years disappear. There has to be urgency in how you live, energy in how you move. Not panic, purpose. And if along the way you lose people, that doesn't always mean something went wrong. Sometimes it's proof that you're growing. Not everyone is meant to come with you to the next version of your life. Being a champion isn't about trophies or titles. It's about effort, about leaving nothing on the field, about getting back up every single time you're knocked down. If you do that consistently, it becomes almost impossible to truly fail. Effortless is a myth. Nobody builds anything meaningful without grit. Talent helps, sure. But grit carries you when talent runs out. Belief in yourself isn't something you're born with. It's something you earn through action. Negative energy is wasted energy. You don't master life by avoiding hard moments. You master it by learning how to move through them. Growth hurts. It always has. And it always will. But the pain you feel today becomes the strength you rely on tomorrow. People are going to talk no matter what you do. So you might as well do what matters to you. Your thoughts shape your life. And sometimes you have to actively choose better thoughts, even when it feels forced. If you want to be great, you can't aim for normal. You're going to be misunderstood. You're going to be doubted. That's part of the deal. Your outcome is tied to how deeply you believe in what you're building. Purpose changes everything. It gives you fuel when motivation fades. Take time to reconnect with your why. Write it down and keep it close. Let it remind you why quitting isn't an option. At some point, you have to take responsibility for your life. Blame keeps you stuck. Ownership puts you back in control. Life isn't fair, and it never promised to be, but you're not a victim here. You're a participant. Disappear for a while. Do the work quietly. Let results speak later. Change doesn't happen by chance. It happens through uncomfortable honesty with yourself and consistent action. The real victory isn't the finish line. It's the person you become on the way there. It's showing up when nobody's cheering. It's choosing discipline over comfort again and again. Hard is what hard feels like. That's why most people quit, but you don't have to. Success comes from small decisions repeated daily, not massive breakthroughs. If you wait to feel motivated, you'll be waiting forever. Take action anyway. That's how momentum is built. If this message hit you, comment iron below. This channel isn't for everyone, only for those who choose discipline over comfort. Subscribe if you re one of Tim. I'll see you at the top.